What's the next one?
Let's see.
Careful.
Nice. You should learn that one to do it on your own. That'd be cool.
It goes like this, the fourth of
Now Cohen's on the phone. He said if you don't stop, he's coming back from the dead.
Oh, I think you could teach me that, Paul.
That'd be awesome if you did one on your own.
Wouldn't it?
Because you really got to strum it like that. Pretty.
Okay, we've already started. Welcome to Anarchy in the Ukulele.
Hi, isn't it?
Oh, for f***'s sake, you two, we're trying to start. We're trying to make it funny. Right.
That's better, isn't it?
Start again. No, start again. This is the start of the video.
Bonjour.
Oh, I see what you've done. I see what you've done.
Bonjour.
Le Baton Rouge.
Les bâtons rouges. Say no rouge. Say
Non
brown.
rouge. Brown.
Just what I put, it's German.
Yeah.
Why is it called a Baton
And
Rouge?
isn't Baton Rouge in America?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Other than
German.
that, well done.
Yeah, well done. Yeah,
Well
I
done.
was going to throw that then.
yeah, well done.
Why is it a German-American guitar called a Baton Rouge?
9.
Guten Tag, willkommen zum Anarchy in the Ukulele.
You know what? I don't think that we've done a review with all three of us before, and I think this is going to be
This is going to set a precedent.
this is going to be
isn't it?
interesting.
That
Yeah.
is kaputt.
Right, I'm going to try and keep you two in order.
Rude.
Right, you've each got a job. Abby, you can do the specs. Paul, you're going to do the playing,
Okay, cool.
and I'm just in charge.
You're just eye candy.
Yeah, I'm like Andy.
Okay,
So
cool.
give Paul the ukulele now. I know you don't like to, do you?
I'm
going to show you how to sing.
Oh, I
Right.
know a German song. Was machst du heute Abend? Ich gehe
Right,
in
no,
die
okay,
Stadt.
right.
Ich
Don't
gehe
look- don't
mit
look that
meiner
way.
Freundin
Shh,
auf.
shh,
Kommst du?
Right.
Vielleicht mich?
Shush now. Baton Rouge, it's the UTC tenor ukulele. What does UTC stand for?
I thought I was doing the spec.
Yeah, we're not quite up to spec yet. What does UTC stand
You
for?
touchy cunt.
Would you call me a touchy what?
Bongo boy.
No, that sound doesn't sound that.
Oh, it does. It does. Right, Bongo boy, what does UTC stand for? Shout it out. You've not got a microphone. Bring back some...
Ukulele tenor cherry.
Does it?
Ukulele.
The C stands for cherry.
I thought
Yeah.
UTC was the wood thing,
The special thing that they
the
do.
special wood.
Rico
Oh no,
timber.
Rico timber. That's what I was thinking.
At the Rico.
Oh, do you know what? It's a good.
Rico.
It's a good job we're not really asking for any kind of sponsorship from Baton Rouge,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Maybe.
So, right, okay. Rico timber. It's developed a process which exposes the local woods to a minimum heat. The minimum heat of 150 degrees for several hours. Effectively, this causes the wood to dry out and become brittle.
It's being developed with the aim to eventually replace the practice of using tropical species such as mahogany or rosewood in guitar making with local woods, all while achieving the same sound quality.
So it's almost like an aging process to the wood.
Right.
Is mahogany tropical?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is why we don't do reviews with three of us.
Yeah.
This is why quite often we don't do reviews with Abby.
It's totally tropical, Abby.
Paul made
It's like lilt. From Bungo.
I just thought it was like, no, you can't get mahogany in this country. But there's
Because it's tropical.
That's what I'm asking. You can't.
Have you had some helium, by
Have you zoomed in on this?
I'm just going to leave it alone then.
But there's so much mahogany in this country, I
Do
assume.
you want to wipe your eyes?
It was-
Panda?
You can't get mahogany here. We import it.
Why have you got a mahogany tree in your garden?
I just like loads of stuff's made from mahogany in this country. I just assumed.
You like it a bit better now, you know it's tropical, don't you?
I do a little bit.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you just take pine and put a mahogany stain on it, that's not the same.
Right, shall we do a review of this very good instrument?
Sorry.
Right, so it's the Baton Rouge, the UTC tenor. Abby, give us the specs.
So it has a German solid.
I'll tell you what, Harry Jazz doesn't have to do with this.
Yeah.
Right, sorry.
Right, Harry.
Hang on. Right, the top is a solid German spruce, the back and sides are solid cherry, and the neck is maple. The fingerboard and bridge are a dark eucalyptus. This one's like a forest, isn't it? This ukulele.
Dark eucalyptus. That sounds like it tastes nice.
It's got a mother of pearl inlays in the fingerboard, which I think are quite snazzy.
I like those.
They look a bit like half a white chocolate button.
Yeah, I do actually, yeah.
Someone's just smudged on in there. But you know, they're nice. It's got a comfort edge. Does it feel comfortable, Paul?
Very comfy, especially with this comfy edge.
Yeah. Does that not just make your arms slip a little bit more? I find I slip a lot. Does that not make it worse?
Are you rolling your sleeves up? Have you listened to my 5 top 10?
I don't listen to anything you say.
Well, if you did, you wouldn't be slipping everywhere.
If you had to guess the number of frets without looking?
I go for 79.
Close. There's 18 frets and a new bone nut and saddle. This has got the Aquila Nile gut strings on it. The bindings are walnut.
It's very posh, isn't it?
Isn't it? This bad boy is finished in a natural satin open pore. It's got open guitar style machine heads, which are gold with brown buttons. I have to say, when they do these plasticky buttons,
Stop touching them.
do you not think that it cheapens it a little bit?
Yeah, they're looking for a sort of marble effect, aren't
But
they?
they're not.
that keen on
They
it.
just look like if the
The
early learning centre made.
The machine heads are a little cheap, aren't they? I
Yeah.
think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
The end pin is gold. I'm assuming it's not real gold, is it? And it's a 37mm nut width.
Nice.
I'm not going to go with the scale length. We don't normally do that, do we?
No, so
Which
but
we've got down as 430 metres. I don't believe.
yeah, 430 metre scale.
I would stick with that. Yeah.
So right, this is an all solid ukulele.
What's the price point of this, please?
This is currently £139.
For a solid ukulele.
For an all solid ukulele.
Antenna.
Yes, Baton Rouge are German, and we're presuming the woods are, well, it says solid German spruce, doesn't it? So they're local in Germany, but it is made in China. Not your usual choice of woods, hence the whole recoating the thing.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. It's good for the environment, particularly with rosewood, I believe, has been an issue in recent years. It's nice looking.
It is. Got to be one of the cheapest solid wood
Yeah.
ukes out there. It's got a nice finish, hasn't it? We haven't found anything that's not been finished to a high standard on it.
No.
Can
Yeah,
I just hold it again?
you sure can. It feels like a quality instrument, doesn't it?
It's quite light, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of something. It's not remarkable to look at,
No, but
but it's not ugly by
I
any
think it's like
means, is it?
unassuming.
Yeah.
You know? It's subtle.
I like the little touches. I like the offset markers are nice.
This is nice.
I quite like the comfort edge being in wood rather than like some glossy.
Yeah, it makes it look like
Finish
it puts
is
some
quite
effort
nice.
into the comfort.
Don't
edge.
slip.
Yeah, mine don't slip. Why
Hang
sleeve
on,
it?
hang on. Oh my goodness, that makes all the difference.
That's a good tip, isn't it?
That's a good tip. Yeah.
That's a good tip.
We've already had some sound samples from Abby at the beginning.
Yeah.
Shall we let Paul have a play?
No.
Let's let Paul have a play. I'm going to get a microphone for him.
What are you going to play first before I hand it over?
I'm going to play.
Have you got
I'm
a
gonna
piece
sing.
prepared?
I'm going to sing.
You're
I
not.
never have a piece prepared.
Give him the
You're
ukulele.
going to sing?
I'm going to sing. Heard there was. So it's nice, bright but soft sound. Impeccable intonation. Nice and easy to play up the neck. quite loud.
Yeah.
The sustain is quite nice. It's just a nice sound, isn't it?
It is. You're quite taken with this, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you have to judge things partly on price, don't you? You have to bring it into. You've got to think who's going to buy this, and if you're new to the ukulele scene, this is a great one for, you know, if you go and buy this for that kind of money, I would say this would last you until you know,
You die?
yeah. You know, there's no really, you barely need to upgrade. This is a really nice uke. It's very, very nice.
I think it would last you a few years, a couple of
Definitely.
years, 3 years. Whereas some of the £50 ukes, as nice as we say they are for £50,
Yeah.
6 to 8 months in, if you really get into the ukulele, you're probably going to be looking at, okay, what's my next step?
Yeah, you'd want a bit more from
Yeah.
it. Whereas I think if you push yourself that extra £70 maybe and get this,
Yeah.
then
It's hard to fault it because the action's really good.
yeah,
Um,
it's nice.
Good intonation, nice sound.
Nice to play, which
Nice
is important
weight.
as well. Looks well. It's sort of well balanced as well. I feel when I hold it.
There's certain things that I think give it away a little bit as being a cheaper uke.
Right.
But interesting, you know, when you were saying like it. The strange thing is, as soon as you know the price,
Yeah, it
you
changes
start
your opinion
talking about it
slightly.
slightly differently. I think if we told you that this was a £350 ukulele,
Well,
you probably would have been almost even more glowing about it because you would have said, oh, it's a lovely ukulele. It's, you know,
Yeah.
worth £350. It's
yeah, but then you've got to bear in mind you start then at that price comparing it to some of the sort of middle-end flights,
yeah.
and you know, yeah. So it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
have
like
a-
it a lot. Have a little go.
the wood's a little bit plain, I guess.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a little bit.
plain. I like the grain on the front because quite often it's a spruce top, isn't it? Yeah. I find the spruce tops even plainer in this. I like that there's a bit of grain in this.
Maybe
and
the
a bit of
German
shading.
spruces are a bit more interesting than ours.
Yeah, I mean they ought to try our mahogany really.
Yeah,
Should they?
yeah.
Should.
So I think those kind of things. But it's got signed markers. Hasn't got a pickup or anything like that, but it's £139. And there are some of these, they do different wood combinations as well, and there's quite a lot, and hopefully Bongo Boy's going to put them up on screen. Play us something nice, Paul. Let's have a proper
I've
sound
played a
sample.
couple of low-end Baton Rouges. A couple of my students have got them, and they were really nice as well.
What's a low end?
I was going to say a low end for 90
It was
quid.
free.
They paid them.
Okay, right. Start again because we can't talk over your playing. Hold on. Pause.
What's a low end Baton Rouge?
Shut up.
What's a genuine question?
Yes, but he needs to play.
Well, he can wait a minute.
Hold on. Hold on. Just
Maybe he doesn't know how it works 3 years later.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
God, it's been 3
at
years.
some point we're going to make Abby and Paul edit one of these videos.
Yeah.
And then they will never do anything like this ever again.
Oh, come on.
Have you cut your nails? Is
Do you
that
want
the
to play something
problem?
that you know?
Do you know what? It's slipping there. That's not an excuse, but it is slipping there.
To answer your question, £34 is a low end Baton Rouge.
Oh.
£34.
Yeah.
That is shit. Right, I'll play something else. There you go. Nice, isn't it?
Beautiful, yeah. It sounds
That's
lovely.
nice.
Yeah.
It sounds really. It's one of those things. I don't want to do it down because it's 140 quid or less, depending on your wood choice. It doesn't excel, but it just sits in the middle ground. I think, doesn't it?
But it does excel for that price.
Yeah.
I would say.
But it doesn't, it's not like you go, oh, the projection's amazing, the tone's amazing, but it's not, also, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's really good tone, it's really good, but it's not amazing. So
Yeah.
it kind of sits in that level of a beginner's instrument, I think.
Yeah, but a very, very good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
impressive.
really hard to fault it for that price.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it sort of settles down because it's solid. If it's going to get better over time and that. Be interesting to see that.
Yeah, I guess this whole like baking the wood thing at 150 degrees, we don't necessarily know how that weathers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, does that sort of compromise the wood or anything like that? We don't know, do we?
Yeah.
I assume surely, if anything, it would firm up the wood, because if a wood hasn't been treated to extreme heats and then it's exposed to,
Well, I think it's
different heats, it's almost like pre-prepared. Like if you tumble dry an item of clothing, it's already shrunk.
I'm presuming it's trying to accelerate the process of drying wood out, which can take a considerable amount of time to then be able to use on an instrument, so that changing climates don't, make it split and
That's what I was trying to say. Climates.
climates.
So I was saying it's like pre-treated, so the climate doesn't affect it.
Yeah, well done.
Can I ask a couple of questions?
Yes, you can.
Where does mahogany come from?
I've not cut the bit from earlier.
South America.
Does it? Okay, what about rosewood?
South America, isn't it?
Yeah, possibly.
Is it?
We'll put it up on screen. Everyone watching this knows the answer to these questions.
Also,
So thanks for showing us up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So if you started on a £30 to £50 ukulele,
Which I did.
would you step up to that, or would you take a bigger leap?
No, I think this would be a big step. I started on a Macala Dolphin, which is £30, nice uke. But then to go to this would have felt like an amazing step.
Yeah.
Do they do the same one in different sizes?
Yes.
Yes.
So there's kind of a range of this ukulele.
Presumably they do concert and soprano, do they?
UTC-C, UTC-S.
It's really nice. It's, I'm
there
going
you
to
go.
just hold it not in front of the microphone so that we can see it. It's hard to criticise this at all, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about it. They're great. Buy one. Shall we sing a song to go out with?
Shall we?
What should we sing?
Oh goodness, you're putting us on the spot here. Are you going to sing, Paul? 'Cause
No.
You haven't got a
Paul's
uke in
gonna
your hand.
Yeah, I've got the uke. I have all the power.
What are you singing?
It's got to be something from our repertoire. Don't just list songs.
Oh. Paul's gonna write a review. Gonna check out these ukuleles. Kevin will play a song. Who knows what it will be or for who? Something. I have run out of words. But you can join us too if you get a Baton Rouge.
Very good.
You pulled it back at the end.
Yeah.
You pulled it back at the end. We can confirm that was not rehearsed. Buy Baton Rouge. They're great.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe.
We should get some others. We should do a baton of rouges.
Definitely.
No? Do you enjoy me being in all these reviews?
No.
Love it. Love it.
I don't enjoy it one little bit. Strangely enough, neither do our audience.